Okay, guys, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Interview with Darth Vader. This is about starting the plan. A very young couple here who just started out and they want to know how do we go about having a saving plan and having an investment plan. So here it is. Let's see their background first. Well, Puan Rawaida is now involved in an online business while her husband is in the sales line of a multinational corporation. He's an account manager. I have told him that this is very good. You have a very good future because 70% of all CEOs come from the sales line, so that he's already there. And I'm sure that one day he will move into general management and maybe even to the top of the organization. And during this time while he's in sales, I'm sure that he will close several big deals in his lifetime, come up with a bunch of money, and this would be useful later. Now, they're both focusing now on basically getting positive cash flow for the business and expanding it. And I think this is good because what I want them to do once they get the cash flow to be positive, what they need to do is really expand the business through borrowing. Now when you start a business in the beginning, you really don't want to borrow. Okay, you want to make sure the business can cash flow positively. Then you start borrowing because only through borrowing and using other people's money can you become rich. This is called leverage. Now, for Puan Rawaida, rather than focusing on a business, I've suggested to her, why don't you use your skill and your husband's skills especially to test out many types of different businesses. You might be successful in business A while you like business B. Well, I say that if business A brings you the financial rewards, then switch. Okay, they're now an enterprise. Okay, we can go on with that, but once they become bigger, she might want to consider setting up a Sri Berhad, which will allow her husband, who by then should be making quite a ton of money, to come in and actually invest in a business. So this is how it looks. Now, as far as the business is concerned, I've told her, love is blind. Don't fall in love with your business. Go out and test many products and see which customer wants it, and then build a business from there. You can build something called a minimum viable product, which is a rough version of your product, and test it on the customers. Now, this is the process of changing your business to the process of identifying the business. And I'm suggesting that they read this book if they have time. This is the Lean Startup by Eric Ries. So business is all about launching a product, measuring the response of the product from customers, and learning from their experience. It's an iterative process that goes on and on and on. And I'm sure that she can tap the help of her husband for this. And I'm sure that even if the husband knows the lean startup process, this will be very, very beneficial for him and the company that he's working for now. Now, the next steps, how do you start? Now, they're very early in their journey, so I'm not going to give them a very tough job to do. But the journey looks like this. They're starting a business, and once it cash flows, they should have a savings plan. And from the savings plan, then they can have an investment plan. And for the investment plan, I've already suggested an asset allocation in Daniel's video, which they can see. Now, to get started, I'm suggesting that they go to this great program that's held in Malaysia. They need to go to the web to find out when it is. This is the Millionaire Mind Intensive by T. Half Ecker. What they will learn there is basically the rules of money. And you guys should go too, okay? The rules of saving, how to save, the mindset, the process of changing your mindset to make sure that you attract money instead of repelling money like most of us do. So, Puan Rawaida, please go to this program with your husband. Learn from him and learn from him. Learn from these guys. Learn from people more experienced than you, and I'm sure you will be successful. Thank you for now. If you like a free video financial plan from our team, just share on Facebook and PM me.